Welcome to the Clipper Podcast. Today I'm here with Rick Yelton, the response manager from California. Rick, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Dan. It's great to be here.
Rick is the response manager for Gallagher Marine Systems in California. You're really the linchpin, the one who knows what's going on in the California regulatory climate. But I also want to introduce you to the rest of the listeners of this show. How did you get into oil spill response, into this really niche community?
Wow, that could take us a lot of places, but Dan, I'll try to, I guess, take it concisely from a little kid living near the dead Lake Erie and seeing oil in it as a kid, to many years later, cutting my hair, corralling my freewheeling environmentalism into 24 years of service with the Coast Guard, primarily in response and compliance missions, and then retiring in 2012 and starting my mission with Gallagher, where I've been for the last 10 years here in California.
Well, that's great. So many people at Gallagher Marine Systems came out of the United States Coast Guard and make up a good part of that cadre. So what is the key issue going on in California today? What should people listening to the Clipper podcast know?
Sure. For our Clipper listeners, in particular those within the oil spill compliance in California, doing business out here as either a vessel or a facility, fixed marine or inland facility, oil production facility, pipeline, or rail with any risk to the waterway. First of all, they're required to have a contingency plan, and by that, they need to have a certified spill management team. That's the hot item right now because the regulations come into play on April 1st of this year. That's when plan holders are going to have to put an application in that says what their spill management team is going to be here in California.
And is it going to be a difficult process to get a spill management team approved by the state of California?
I guess I would say that it's a process, and it depends on the individual organization as to whether they feel whether it will be difficult or not. There are certain steps. They're really in brief, there's 4 summary steps to becoming certified. And for some organizations, they may be able to do it with a certain amount of ease. Gallagher Marine Systems, I'll put out, is one in that we do spill management all the time. That's, every day of the year, that's what our cadre of responders do. Whereas there are other organizations that it will be a heavier lift for.
When will Gallagher become certified under California's new rules?
Sure, that's a good question, Dan. We will, and of course, the easy as soon as possible after April 1st. By that, what I mean is really there is a process. April 1st of this year is the start date where contingency plan holders or external providers of SMT services, such as Gallagher, can put in their application. And that application, actually, the state has 180 days to review it. Within the application are certain things, information that we have to provide. And so the state will review that. They have 180 days to issue an interim certification. And really the process could be up to 3 years. In Gallagher's case, we should have all of the requirements on our side completed at the point that we have completed our triennial vessel exercise within California on April 26th of this year. So at that point, really, we will have filled all of our side of the requirements for a permanent or a certification, and then it'll be up to the state.
If a plan holder was looking for help to become certified or to contract with Gallagher Marine Systems to provide that service for them, who should they call? How should they get in touch with us?
Well, you can send an email to our email address. That's an easy way because all emails that come into the company go through our main email address at info@chgms.com. That's info@chgms.com. And they can do it by that method, and that'll at least start the process.
Great. Well, thanks for providing that information. Rick Yelton, the guy who's going to help you in California when it's your worst day. Thanks for coming on the program.
Hey, thanks for having me, Dan. Appreciate it.